Hi Pisces. So let's do a reading for your person that you are in a relationship with, or at least the person who is on your mind. We're going to do a 4-layered spread to really try to get into the energies to capture what's going on between you and your person. So we have the King of Cups, the Fool, the Empress, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Justice, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Chariot, the High Priestess. Underneath this deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So then we're going to get 6 of these tarot cards to add our next layer. There's the 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Hanged Man, the Fool, Queen of Pentacles again. Underneath this deck is the 4 of Cups. From this deck, we will get 6 tarot cards for our 3rd layer. The 2 of Pentacles just flipped over, so we're going to take that. Eight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Empress again. Under this deck is the 9 of Swords, and we're going to take 2 of these. Well, the scythe just popped out, so we're going to take that. This card represents you. That's interesting. And then we have the Heart card underneath this deck. Okay, so let's get into this. So because I saw the Empress twice and the Queen of Pentacles twice, I am really drawn to say that there may be a mother involved in this situation. You might be a mother. You might be dealing with your own mother. You could be dealing with your person's mother. But there's something getting in the way having to do with a mother. So make that part make sense for you. It feels like emotions are really imbalanced. There's a lot of stress in this situation. And perhaps there's even a lack of emotional connection. So we'll make all this make sense as we go, but these are the energies that are coming through right away. It feels like you're not connecting emotionally with your person. It feels more like emotional lashing out, and there's someone, it looks like, who's coming between you. So, but let's really look at the energy between you. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, the Fool, the 6 of Cups, and then this is you. So this, with you being in the center of this spread between the relationship, it feels like you may have put a stop to this. And now I'm seeing a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles as the energy that's coming between you. It feels like there is a different person who is interfering in one way or another. So again, this could be different for everybody. It's going to be different. Queen of Swords can sometimes represent an ex. Queen of Pentacles can sometimes represent a mother. This could be an ex of your person who they have children with. So this could be the mother or the father of their children. So make that part make sense for you. But it feels like it's pretty clear actually with these cards that there is someone who is deliberately wedging themselves in between you and your person. But it feels like you've put an end to it too, or at least a wedge. That you said, I'm not putting up with that. If there's going to be another person in our energy, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go be by myself. So it does feel like you're still taking a risk on this person with the Fool. You have some history with this person with the 6 of Cups. But I am getting this feeling that this person between you is causing a lot of strife. And instead of you complaining about it, you just pushed your energy to the side. But I don't see you giving up on this person. I don't, not yet. I see you just saying, you know what, until you sort this stuff out, until you figure out your own stuff, I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not going to intentionally put myself into a relationship with 3 people, whatever that is. 3 people could be their mother. So just remember, keep all that in mind. But you already know what this is because the person is showing up very squarely twice, and you are very squarely saying, I am not doing this. So make that make sense for you. In your person's feelings, we have Justice and the Hanged Man. So your person knows that they're getting their butt kicked right now by karma. They know that they have to somehow bridge this gap that is now existing between the two of you because this person put a wedge and now you have further made that wedge. So it's this widening gap between the two of you, and your person can feel that. With this Hanged Man, they are feeling like they need to take a new perspective. So if they were withholding emotions, if they're not even a really emotionally expressive person, because we're seeing this heart underneath the deck. And also, it's kind of important to note that this heart is made of sand. And so this heart could blow away pretty easily. So if it feels like your person's been fickle or non-committal or non-emotional, that's probably not your imagination. But I do think that your person feels like they have to change something. They feel like they want to bridge this gap that exists between the two of you. And karma is really playing a part in this because we don't see the Justice card unless the universe is coming in to kind of knock your person around and say, you know what, if you want my Pisces, you're going to have to figure this situation out. You can't just ignore it forever. You can't just sweep this other person under the rug or the elephant in the room. You have to acknowledge that that's there if you want Pisces. So their actions towards you are the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So this is a very confused energy because they want to take action. They want to rebuild with you. They want you to come back. They want to start over with you. But yet this Seven of Cups means that they are highly confused about the situation. So it gives me a sense that perhaps this person who's interfering could be manipulating them to the point of confusion. Because I can see that your person knows that you are their person. You are a good investment, Pisces, and they know it. They want to rebuild this from the ground up, but yet they still are coming in very highly confused. And I think that's why you have pulled away and said, you know what, I really don't have to deal with this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to work with a third energy. I want a relationship of 2, not 3. So in your feelings, you have the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. So you are a very intuitive person, Pisces, but you are anyway. Pisces is a highly intuitive sign. It's probably the most psychic sign. So it's really telling me that you feel your intuition is telling you to take care of yourself with this Page of Pentacles. That you see this extremely clearly. You couldn't be more clear. You don't see the High Priestess in a reading unless your intuition is on point. And yours is, as usual. You see this very clearly. You feel like you just want to take care of yourself. You want to nurture yourself. If you have children, because you are showing up feeling like a Page of Pentacles, you just want to focus on, the Queen of Pentacles. You just want to focus on your children, your home, your job, whatever that is for you, but you're being intuitively drawn to do that. And I saw that you are widening this gap between you and this person. You are spending time focusing on yourself. In your actions, you have the Chariot and the Empress. So again, this is you moving forward with your own self-love, your own growth, your own creativity. Again, if you have children, you're focusing on your home life, you're focusing on your family, you're focusing on your creations, your businesses, your whatever the Empress is for you, that expansiveness for you. You are focusing highly on that and moving that forward while frankly, it looks like you're pretty much just ignoring this person. You've put a lot of distance between them and you. You could be even going back to your roots with the Empress. You could be visiting your family of origin, your parents with the Empress. You could be revisiting your past self, your past hopes and dreams, your inner child. Whatever this is for you, you are focusing on you. And I do get the sense that you're really letting go with this Chariot of any expectations with this person because you know that this has a lot of potential, but not if there's a third party interfering. So your person sees you as the Fool and the Two of Pentacles. So they see you correctly. They know you're moving on with the Fool, and they know that you are multitasking your energy. You are not paying attention to them all that much anymore. You are focused on your own sacred boundaries. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your home and family, your business, again, whatever that is for you. But you have really set some assertiveness down with this person. You have set some boundaries and you are taking care of yourself, and they see that. They can see that, which I think is why they feel like they're really getting rocked by this karma, because their karma is you leaving them. So you see them as the Seven of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This is a very interesting combination for you to see them, because this tells me that you still see them as a good investment and you see them as investing in you. So you are able to see what the cards told me with the Seven of Cups. These two cards told me that your person wants to invest in you. Your person has good, honest intentions, but they're confused. And I think, again, it's because they're possibly being manipulated by whatever this third energy is. Despite that, you still see them as truly who they are. You maybe can sense that they're being manipulated by this person, but until they allow themselves to disentangle from that manipulative energy, there's really nothing that you can do for them. But you do see them as your perhaps divine person, that you still want to work towards this, that maybe you're hoping that there will be some kind of divine intervention to get this person out of this situation. So we'll keep going with the cards to see what's going to happen. But even though you're over here focused on yourself, there is still a part of you that still feels like this person really is truly your long-term potential. So your person's intentions are the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is great. Again, I can see that your person has honest intentions. Your person wants to love you deeply. They have love for you deeply with this King of Cups. They are not bluffing their love. There are no games here. They're not pretending. They're not exaggerating. They're not wearing a mask. But yet they have to keep standing up for what they believe in. There's like some struggle that continues to exist for them between this person in their past, whoever, or this person in their current energy, even if this is their mother, for example, or the mother of their children. They can't just write this person off if they have to co-parent, or if this is their actual mother, or make this make sense to you, but they are still struggling with this. They want to stand up for what they believe in. They love you very much. They have those intentions. And again, their actions are actually building with you, but they're still in that confused and what feels like manipulative energy. So your intentions are the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. So you still intend to allow this person in your energy, but you're not afraid to pivot. You are not afraid to make a change of plans. So you're just kind of just hanging out there, doing you, focusing on your business, your children, your home, your creations, whatever that is. You're healing, you're fine, you're doing the thing, but you still kind of have one eye on this person, knowing that the potential is here with the Ace of Wands. They have a very good potential here, but right now it's not enough. Right now it is not enough, that they have to work through whatever their fears are that are keeping them attached or tied or anxious about this person in their past, and allowing that person to manipulate them. You know that it can never be a fresh start without that, which is why you have one eye on them and one eye out there saying, okay, I'm ready to change plans if I need to. So, but the stuff that holds you together is very interesting, because we have the Empress, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Scythe. It's not really a good energy that keeps the two of you together. It feels like perhaps for some of you with the Empress card here, you have children together, but I'm not getting that as strongly. What I'm getting is you've had a lot of growth with this person. You've had a lot of healing, a lot of expansion. There's so much potential with this person, and you both know that. The Eight of Wands is telling me that too, that it's almost like you both know that this is your person. But with the Five of Cups and the Scythe being the thing that keeps you two together, it feels like you may be hanging on to this person because you feel sorry for them, that You know that they're your person. You can see their clear, honest intentions. You can see their clear, honest actions. You can see how much they love you. You can see how much they're getting their butt kicked by karma, but they're not changing. And you allow them to stay with you because you almost feel sorry for them, that you can see their inner child and you want them to change. You give them the benefit of the doubt, but nothing's changing. And so I feel like this scythe is here cautioning you and saying, just be careful about that, because even though you can see the true depth, the true soul of this person, unless they bring that to you, you can't just keep being with a person because you feel bad about their situation. And that's what this is really saying. No matter how much in alignment you feel, no matter how much you feel like this is your person, no matter how much potential you think they have, potential is not going to be enough. They have to actually work through. We have these 2 sevens with your person, the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. The 7s are about discipline. 7s are about this person standing up to whoever this third energy is and telling them, that's enough, I'm cutting you out. Whatever way that works, whatever way that looks. So, I feel like you can give this person some time, because we do see the Hanged Man in their feelings. So I think that they are really considering their options right now, but I would not give this person forever. I would not even give this person too much longer. If they cannot bring to you something different than what they have always brought, it really is time for you to make that change of plans. And that's what the 2 of Wands is. It's a change of plans. And I think that that's your intention anyway. I think you intend to change your plans. So I think that this person could have been your person, but yet they just keep continuing to allow this third energy to really drive a wedge between the 2 of you, and you don't deserve that. So I think that this is very clearly saying that if this is stressing you out, if it's bringing you unbalanced emotions, if you feel like they're not being emotionally open with you, and there's a third energy that's wedging between the 2 of you, this is really saying it's time to make a new plan, regardless of the potential, because potential doesn't matter. So there you go, Pisces. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.